cold at the touch, dead in the eyes, no signs of life no more. I put your love under the knife. Leave me to die here all alone. No signs of life no more, no. A crying dove may never fly. It's black and white. Yeah. Black and white. Oh, 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 oh. It's black and white. Black and white, just let me go. It's only right. For all I know, it's only matter. It's calico, it's black and white. White, white, white. Just let me go. It's only right. For all I know, it's only matter. It's calico, it's black and white. White, white, white. It's black and white. Yeah. Black and white. Oh, 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 oh. It's black and white. It's black and white.
We are live for another week of Meeseeks Monday Royale. It's your boy Verdict. I'm here with Gil. Gil, how you doing today, my guy?
I'm good. I'm ready to roll another week for the Monday Meeseeks Monday Royale.
That's
Very
right,
excited.
dude. That's right. We are brought to you by Trovo, HyperX, Juju Energy, and our guys over at S&S, man. Honestly, you guys come in week out, make sure this event is, you know, proper. We appreciate you. Without you guys, we definitely wouldn't be able to do it. So, guys, who is ready for another week of a bat? I know last week got a little exciting, got a little close, and then it just got way out of hand with Made in Peru. Am I right?
Yeah, it sure was a week that was pretty close for the most part, but at the end, Made in Peru, like you mentioned, ended up on the winning position.
That is right. My guys over at Made in Peru came through and secured the bag. Took it with ease, too, and I'm taking a look at the scorecard here. 77 kills, bro. 77 kills for that Made in Peru team. 273 points. High Forbidden. That's that pesky rascal Bulls team. He's the one who got that second place position. Followed by Affiliate ESPORTS, who wrapped up with 50 kills and 202 points. So the first and second place gap, 55 points, dude. That's major. That's a lot of kills. That's nearly 20 kills. What is it? First place finish is 20 points, right?
If I'm not mistaken, yeah, you get 20 points for that first place.
Yeah, with that being said, dude, it's like, it's almost impossible. With that being said, I'm actually going to flip this scorecard up for you guys to see. This is last week's rankings. This isn't this week's, this is last week's. This is what happened last week. Made in Peru, 77 kills, 273 points. Forbidden, 58, 218. Affiliate ESPORTS, third place, 50 kills and 202 points. So, huge gap between first and second, and then third, and let alone, you know, it's a 150-point difference between first and fourth. That's still we're close, my guys. So top 10, you know, still pretty competitive. You know, with it being like a 20-point gap from fifth to right around that 10th place area. So I mean, it's close, 10 to 20 points separating those guys. You know, this week it should be. I don't know if it's going to be similar. I'm taking a look at the lobby here. I don't see anybody from Wicked, Maine. Is that concerning?
I mean, it kind of is in a way. It's gonna be interesting in yet another week. If I don't see the Wicked main roster either. Seems like I think I might have seen only the roster from Wicked Sins somewhere in here. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I messaged Sun earlier tonight on Discord, and I haven't received a response back, but I was making sure those guys were okay because I haven't seen, you know, them in here for 2 weeks, and it's not like them to not participate in a G and ranked event like this. So hopefully everything's all right over there. With that being said, I know Made in Peru is registered. It looks like, are they in the lobby?
Yes, they are on the number 8.
Good deal. I see him right there. Citrus with the corny profile picture. Love you, Citrus. You're the homie still. With that being said, we are going to come see Hatter with the gifted sub from Citrus. Citrus, my guy, dude. OP, bro. We're gonna have a hell of a stream tomorrow night too. Or tomorrow afternoon, actually, rather. But you guys are gonna kill it tonight, I'm sure. Everyone, you know, this first place position is gonna be up for grabs if I'm not mistaken. And I've got a timer set so I can send the notification out perfectly to where it's not like that starting screen. It'll be actually hitting when, you know, we're actually talking and they're interesting and they're like, oh, well, I'll stay here. Might as well go ahead and do it since Verdict is showing his ugly grill with his water bottle in his hand. He's out of Juju Energy, Grim. That's right, my guy. I'm out of Juju. I'm about to have Juju withdrawals.
They're asking if we are ready. We should be, right? It's all.
Yeah, fired up, man. We should get ready at 10:40. 10:40, lock and load.
Indeed. So we are ready. We are now just waiting for the time to be done as well. And as soon as that happens, we're gonna start with game number 1. Should be interesting.
Should be interesting. What are your predictions, my guy? I know we saw High Forbidden come through in the clutch a few games last week. I don't think I see them in the lobby this week. This is it's actually looking. Oh no, I see them. I see them. Dirty Dogs, Team 20.
Team 20. All right, so they're gonna be in the 20th slot. It's gonna be Bulls again. I see him right there. I see him right there.
Bulls, bro. None of that BS tonight, my guy. I don't see B in the lobby, so you don't have anything to worry about, bro.
That's right. Do we have We do have a roster from E6, if I'm not mistaken, right? Oh, Fidelis.
Yep,
right
we
there.
got Hatter, Major, Barry, God's Eye. Second team's going to be your AE main. Third team's going to be your AE. Is that explicit? If I'm not mistaken.
Let me check. Yeah, the third slide is affiliate explicit.
There we go. Yep. Third spot. Oh, there we go. We're going to go ahead and jump straight into the action, bro.
Yeah, and I think I don't know if I was mistaken, but on the slot number 4, there was only a single player from Lockdown, so that is gonna be quite a deal for him.
I forgot to have my window capture covered. They just saw all of my Trovo stuff. Nah, I don't think they did.
Check.
Oh, we're chilling.
Yeah, 30 or so more seconds. Game number 1. So, like you previously mentioned, I'm expecting to, of course, see Made in Peru. And last week, sorry, Affiliate kind of underperforming in a way from what we saw on the week prior to that. So I'm expecting them to maybe come back stronger on today's tournament.
Yeah, it should be an interesting one. I'm looking at the map. I don't see a platform, which should be something to keep in mind. So it's one of those things that we see a lot of teams drop directly to. So with that being said, nothing there in the place of where a platform would normally float. I mean, I don't know where it normally float, but on a map where it would normally be at, it's not there. So going to be interested to see where some of these teams land.
Did you ended up updating the title of the stream?
The title of the stream is updated. Oh, no, it's not. Holy shit. How did it not get updated? Yeah, it should be updated.
Let me check. I mean, it's still showing up the previous one. Maybe I'm getting it wrong. It's fine for now. Like you mentioned, that there's no platform here though. So I'm intrigued to see maybe where.
There it goes.
Where this guy. Yeah, the guys who were on Made in Peru decided to go downtown without anyone around. So there might be a few squads dropping between Crash and practice range. So we might see a fight over there.
Practice range?
Yeah, practice range. No, maybe on Crash. I think it might be on 23. It is. The guys who were at Log.
We're actually going to see Dom Hype actually go down. So Team 21 actually going to be in that pier area. They're going to be fighting with the guys over at Team 15. It's going to be Harley Quinn taking one down in lore. So these guys are going to duke it out here. Harley Quinn's actually going to go down too. So we are going to see trades back and forth. Looks like, yeah, Harley and Hype are thirsted. They are finished. It's going to be 2 kills off the rip for Team 15.
Yeah, 2 kills for them, and it's going to be the 2 remaining guys from the squad 21 trying to push onto the other guys from down. Like, this is a down fight for both sides. They already took a kill onto Toasty, now getting a couple more as Lars with a... Gets the kill onto Lore as well. Wait, was that a swipe at the end?
That is a team wipe indeed. Team 15 goes down. Those guys are going to be out. We'll see you guys next game, as this is a 4-game series. We will see these guys in the second game. So very unfortunate as I say that. I'm taking a look at the team slots. That's going to be your guys over at Dom Dementors. So the Dom Deadly Dames. That's pretty neat name. DDD.
That was pretty interesting to see to me as well. The fact that both squads from Dom decided to go to the same place. It's the thing when you practice with the same people. Sometimes you can think the same way. Ended up playing against them as they both landed on the very same spot, and with one of them falling off rather early.
We're gonna take a look at Team 6. That's gonna be Empty and Frank Dini. They are both going to be thirsted as SNS Empress actually gets the shots on them, gets the thirst, gets the finish. That's going to be a team wipe. SNS Empress, the heavy gunner here, going to pick up 3 kills by herself, and she's going to go ahead and get the res. I'm sure they'll get the tags for Goddess, and she'll be joining us back here shortly. They're not going to get her on the first flight, but rest assured they should be able to get her on the second one. Tags are picked up by Inyo, so they are going to be making their way back into the game. Big shout out to Empress. Girl came through and just did her work. Put in 3 kills. Huge kills for them as they start off with 3 on the board off the rip.
Yeah, and with all those kills, I think we might see a bit of action from Exotic Elusive. The guys on the 25 squad right now are pushing on to Mystic Fidelis right now.
Oh, rip. I was actually taking a look at the action over at 11 as they've got a big fight over here with Citrus on Team 8. Citrus is going to be spotted. Citrus is going to get the knock. Good shots from Citrus as he takes down one. Raul picks up another. Buns YT, the 4th player, as I don't think Report is actually with them anymore. I'm not a reporter or anything by any means, so I'm not going to make accusations, but I don't see him in the roster, and I don't see him in the lineup on the GN ranked roster, so pretty interesting to see that go down too. So Andre from 11 is going to be the last person alive for that Team 14. No, Sombra is actually going to be alive too. He's going to be pushing around the backside, so a lot of action here as MIP is going to get 2. We are going to lose Buns YT, or Maiden Brew is going to lose Buns YT as well, so they are going to trade 2, and Merely goes down, but Mr. Andre, sorry. He is actually going to get a kill, but Raul's going to spot him and get the trade, so back and forth trades indeed. Sombra is going to be the last one alive. He's going to be fighting for his life. He might be able to get the for the tags, rather, for Sombra, but it's not going to, or Andre, rather, it's just not going to happen right here.
Yeah, he's not gonna be able to get him just yet, so he picks up the helicopter, starts running away. He already got 2 of his allies, so he might just as well wait for the 2 of them to come back, and then eventually we'll be able to get the dog tag. With the recent update, something I don't quite remember if we talked about it, but the fact that they increased the amount of time that a dog tag can be on the ground, it has changed the way that teams approach as they try to get their revive, because they can take way more time in order for them to safely revive their allies.
Yeah, I want to say Citrus told me it was like 3 minutes. As I say that, we are going to see Dez from SNS actually go down. Josh J-Rat going to get some shots taken onto him. He's going to get the potential kill, but I don't think they're going to let him do it. So Dez is going to get revived there. And let's say that we're actually going to peek back over to Dark Helmet. Dark Helmet picks up his first kill in the match, as they are inside of this, or outside of this sanitarium area, rather. And action's going to continue to ensue as I see Citrus actually gets a kill with the vehicle there, or a knock, rather.
Yeah, gets a knock on one of the enemies and continue to push onto the squad 21 from Dom. Citrus gets another kill right there, and they are still pushing onto the last remaining player from Dom. It's going to be Harley is over there. Right now, Citrus is getting the support from his allies. Raul on the back, still rushing that same way. There's still 3 enemies alive, so they're most likely gonna seek for the wipe as quickly as they possibly can. And as of now, like, even though he got the knock, he didn't get the kill. I'm not sure if he, like, that player who he got the knock, he got revived or not, because the squad of Maiden Peru are still holding on to 4 kills for themselves.
They are. We're going to see Gora actually in the kill feed here as AE picks up another kill as they knock Miss Killa and get the thirst. It's going to be huge for AE as they are off to a pretty decent start. 2 kills on the board. They've got 3 teams in the area, so plenty of work for them here. As I say, that Pikachu is going to take a shot on the demon. He's going to knock him and get a thirst. Teabag taking some shots. I'm not sure what he's seeing. I'm thinking it's that Team 19. That's going to be your guys over at DN. DN going to be in the vicinity as this affiliate esports roster. So we're going to spectate here and kind of see how the spread is. We're going to see them all posted up on this hill, and that's going to be Wicked, Cozy, Aura. I'm not sure if that's a Wicked player, but I'm assuming they are going to be filling in, so.
And T-Wag and his allies are still pushing onto them, and so far has not worked out that well. Power gets a knock, I think. I'm not sure if there was one of these players from Aphelion. They're still pushing onto the opponents with a snowboard, and so far it's like a Tom and Jerry kind of situation. Both of them just either trying to run away or trying to chase their enemies, and so far no one has died just yet.
Let's say that we are going to switch over to Buns YT as they take some, well, not Buns YT, but TJ Power. TJ Power gets a knock on the one player for this other affiliate roster. So they're going to make the rotations over in this big Bertha into zone, making it safe here as we see a cluster of teams outside of bus station. Should make for some great action if some of these guys aren't on snowboards and just cruising by. We're going to see helicopters, multiple vehicles in the area, and a multitude of teams actually, because there is is that a drop right there? Yeah, they're going to get custom weapons right there if they can.
Yeah, and we've seen a lot less drops, so each and every single one gets way more action than they already used to have, and because of that same reason, the fact that you can get your own weapons with your own like benefits, it's pretty huge, and that's why with the less you see of them, the more like contested they're going to be.
That's right. As we see, just taking some tallies here, MIP and team are up to 8 kills. Bulls gets on the board. We'll forgive you for last week's performance, but it's about as far as it goes. Bulls does pick up his first kill. He's going to get the thirst there, too. And we are going to see Team High Forbidden up to 3 kills now on the board as bus station is being occupied by these gentlemen. They are in the same vicinity as Team 22. That's going to be your guys over at Triple Thirst Esports. They are in the area. Will they be taking the fight here? I hear some zombies. J4 is going to be taking some shots. He's going to be recovered. So they're all inside of this top story, the second story of this building.
Which squad are you spectating right now?
That's going to be Team 20, High Forbidden.
Oh, Forbidden, right. They got, actually one of their players got knocked out, I just noticed. And they're still pushing onto the enemy's headshots being rather low, getting taken out by a third party, actually, I believe that was. That's gonna be pretty unfortunate for the guys over at Forbidden, who are still trying to stay safe. Like, there's plenty of action right now in the bus station right now. There's a few squads, and even from the distance, like I said, headshot was pretty low, and someone with a sniper all the way on the other side ended up getting the knock onto him.
That's unfortunate, dude. That's the one thing that I'm not 100% agreeing with. If you get a knock on someone, you should get the kill if they die. That's just me. You know, that's just my opinion. But, you know, what does that mean? Does that say that I'm going to switch over to Team 18? That's going to be guys over at ZYGNUS. They are up to 6 kills. Bulls actually is preying on more of these guys as he takes out X-Ray. I should have swapped out, but kind of got tired of watching them in that second story building.
And the guys on ZYGNUS did get a knock. They are holding on to 6 kills themselves. ZYGNUS, we didn't talk about them last week. They didn't necessarily. I'm not sure if they played. If they did, they definitely didn't do a great. But ZYGNUS have had their own games, right? Not necessarily as consistent as some others, but they have had some really good performances. So maybe this week could potentially be the one for them to actually come onto those top positions.
We are going to see Bulls get knocked there, man. Did they buff zombies, bro? Because I've seen like maybe
sure,
2 knocks with zombies do this. I don't know if I'm just like seeing things. Digoff actually spots SNS Peaches or Goddess. Goddess gonna get turned on. That's unfortunate. Goddess SNS main gonna be taken out there. That is very unfortunate. SNS Viper is gonna be down and out. That's going to leave us with 16 teams here as we see a full roster from MSK, AE, both AE teams actually. Second AE team's balling out here. Affiliate Explicit, they've got 6 kills on the board rather, and they're making their way into to zone as well. So I think that's one of the players that actually got the finish from our guys over at High Forbidden earlier. Oh, Phantom. Oh my God, you're in dangerous territory, dude. Just keep trucking.
Oof. And the guys over are feeling like are in a lot of action right now as Rosewind actually gets a knock onto Dre. Drake's gonna get knocked out. He's gonna have a lot of allies trying to revive him at the same time. But with 9 kills for themselves and Dark Helmet with 3 for himself, like they're doing pretty nicely to begin with in today's tournament. They also get the revive. They're currently being pushed by one of the exotic rosters. There, I see Miguel in the distance trying to stay safe in a way. He's not necessarily being aggressive, but at the same time, the roster of Aphelion, I think they might have a knowledge as to where Miguel might be.
Definitely have some kind of idea. I'm going to be taking a look at MIP as they are on the prowl. Citrus is going to be in the back of this Antelope here. They're going to be spotting a few teams and potentially taking some action here as Affiliate's going to be in the area. We're going to see Affiliate Explicit in the air. Oh, Dark Helmet. Oh, my God. They're going to push out in Thirst, too. How freaking unfortunate, my guy. Oh, my God. 2 kills, 3 kills. This is just savagery. Raul's going to go down, but they are going to get a team wipe as Merely does get knocked.
Still alive. Cora and now Rivals is pushing onto the enemies from Made in Peru. What seemed like a really good push ended up with Raul and Merle getting knocked out. It's now only going to be Citrus and Bonds. Bonds getting over with a snowboard still in the outskirt of the fight. Not necessarily going inside, but there's plenty of people right now in the same spot. Citrus now getting pushed over by 2 players from squad number 3, getting the knock onto both of them.
Get out of here, Citrus. Dude, is absolute one shot, bro. He got off on the snowboard, didn't realize there was 2 players there. He almost got wrecked, but bro, he turned on both of those guys. Now they have 15 kills. There's 2 knocks there, and you know, all that hard work may not even pay off. But the last revives flight is going to be taken off here in about 45 seconds. All that work that my guy... Oh, wow. Nice jump there. Citrus doing... Bun's actually going to be knocked too, so he's going to be the last player alive. He's going to have to get one more tag. I don't think he's going to make that trip, dude. He is going to be playing for his life here.
Yeah, and with that being the last revive flight, Buns is not going to be back, but Merle and Raul might be. As like you said, like he was 4 HP. If a single like enemy would have noticed that he was running away with a snowboard, a single shot would have been more than enough.
Dude, all they had to do was just look at his direction, and he would have been taken out.
When he's actually gonna spot one of the guys from Aphelion, the second squad, getting the shots onto TJ. Oof, not necessarily getting the knock. His allies are gonna be brought back to life thanks to the revive flight. So, yeah, Citrus is still being a little bit more aggressive since he knows that his allies are already safe. There's only 13 squads remaining and 38 players alive. There's going to be Merle dropping onto that player from Aphelion, and that is going to be the knock that they needed. They didn't care about the fact that they only had pistols. It was a 3v1 fight, so they ended up taking advantage of that.
That's the way you corner your enemy, and that's having a lot of confidence in your team, too, because... It's not often you can land on someone with pistols and it come out to, to be the better half of something. Now, with that being said, this is Made in Peru we're talking about, and I do see tag cell out there, so maybe there is one more flight. Maybe I'm wrong.
I am not sure. I don't think there is.
I am confusion. That being said, we are going to see 12 teams left. We're not even down to the top 10 yet, bro. That's crazy. 7 kills for ZYGNUS. Man, Forbidden's putting in some work, too, here, as we see them with 9 kills on the board. Not quite doing it like Made in Peru, though. Made in Peru is probably the only team with double-digit kills at the moment. However, we are going to see them taking control of this, or top control of this building, rather. Try and play a little bit of that gatekeeping action, as ZYGNUS is going to make their way into the zone.
Yeah, ZYGNUS tries to get inside, and the guys over at Made in Peru are making sure that that's not necessarily going to be a possibility. Now, Made in Peru pushing onto the squad from Wicked Sins, I believe that is. Guys over at 13, yeah, Wicked Sins. And a lot of action, a lot of people alive with the very last few circles of the safe zone. It's pretty interesting to see how many people are being able to stay alive for so long. Cozy going to get the knock onto one of the Aphelion players, that's being Phantom. And like you mentioned, I do think that Made in Peru might be the only one onto double digits, and Citrus is a huge part of that as he's holding onto double digits himself.
Yeah, dude, 10 freaking kills, Citrus. Ball out, bro. I see you.
Yeah, definitely. And Merle gonna get knocked out yet again by Killa. Now Citrus on the other side, like not only enough with getting the kills, he's gonna get his own loadout. Let's see what more he can do. The guys over on Wicked Saints, Cozy's getting a handful of kills right now for himself. I'm curious to see how many he has right now.
Should be interesting, and Citrus going to be evading the area as Raul has actually opted to do the same thing. Raul, however, is not going to be able to get out quick enough. I think he might get picked off here. He's got to play this smooth. He's going to go ahead and heal up, but with Citrus still alive, there's still a little bit of hope. He's anchoring this team. 10 kills by himself, 16 altogether for his team. So Citrus putting on a quite a bit of a kill frenzy here as We see these last little bit of circles come through, and
Look at the
9 teams
minimap.
remaining, so 23 players alive.
Yeah, if you look at the minimap, there's not a single spot without a color in place. Like it's so crazy. That's what happens when you have so many buildings to be like hiding in a way. They are all in a different spot trying to stay alive. Gods are gonna get a knock onto one of the affiliate players. That is gonna be a kill for the guys over at Mystics. Fidelis got side with 2 kills. That's 5 kills for themselves, and with only 8 squads alive, that's gonna be a really good start for them. Not necessarily the greatest in the lobby, like being able to outperform the guys over at Maiden Pro is going to be hard with Citrus right now pushing onto the ZYGNUS squad without realizing that he's there. He's going to get a double kill
Oh my
onto them
god,
with
dude.
that shotgun.
That's
I don't
12
know if you
kills
were
from a
able to see
guy.
that. But let's make sure that he doesn't die to the safe zone as he pushes onto 2 more players. Gonna get the first knock.
Oh my
Gonna
god,
go
he's
for the
cracked.
second one. Gets outside of the safe zone and in a corner is able to stay alive. Oh my. Look at that sneaky play from Citrus.
What an animal, dude. Oh, he's going to be spotted here.
Look at-
Oh, get wrecked, Cozy.
Doesn't matter. Oh my goodness.
Cozy. Oh my god. Citrus is a dog tonight, bro. 14
Yeah,
freaking
definitely.
kills, dude. 21 altogether for Maiden Peru. Platform or not, dude, these guys are balling the hell out.
I want to point out the fact that there's still 3 players from Mystics Fidelis, so let's see if they can potentially get a knock. As they get a kill with an RPG. With an RPG onto Aura. Yeah, I did see that as well.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome, dude. They're up to 7 kills. Not often do I see this team, put on such a phenomenal, kill category or kill score. Usually you see them maybe 4 or 5 kills tops. 7 for them's got to be peak for our B6 Monday Royale. So shout out to Hatter, who is turning 83 next week, guys. He's the oldest man in COD Mobile. As I take a look at God's Eye, getting OP placement up top. He gets an unsuspected Isaac right there. He's going to get a finish. Oh, no. He's going to get taken out.
Get it. No.
Bulls, you
Oh
bastard.
my God, Bulls. he takes the double kill and takes the victory for himself. That was so close for Fidelis. But Bulls, oh my. Not only last week, but this week, causing terror onto the Mystics Fidelis squad. Oh gosh. That was
Always there to
such
crap in our cereal. My guy raining on our parade. Bulls, I thought we were friends, buddy. I was absolutely wrong. Let's say that we are going to see High Forbidden take the dub in the first game. They're going to come out with 15 kills on top of that dub, so that's going to be remarkable. So I don't think it's going to be enough to the top Maiden Peru, though. Let's just be honest, man. They had how many kills? 21 at one point?
21. 21 indeed.
Altogether? Damn, that's a lot of kills, bro.
That is a lot of kills. Like Citrus definitely popping off. They ended up being in the 4th place, so they do get placement points on top of the 21 kills that they already gotten for themselves. That last fight, like there was like 10 people alive, and in a matter of like 10 seconds, everyone died and ended up with Bolt on top. But it could have been anyone's game. Like you mentioned, Gatsai had a really good positioning. Unfortunately for him, ended up falling like pretty much in front of Bulls, get knocked down quickly, and then Bulls looked to the right, got the kill into Pod. So that's gonna be a good start for a lot of for 3 teams specifically. Like we talked about. Fidelis second place, 9 kills. 9 kills is a solid amount of kills. Let's be real.
Oh, let's be
it's
real,
not
dude.
necessarily easy to get that much.
Oh yeah, that's usually not what they, to even get remotely close to that double-digit figure is just showing you how much progress those guys have made. Usually we see them, they're getting knocked out early or maybe like a 1 or 2 kill game. Looks like they finally got a solid roster, like a set roster. Usually they, we saw B in last week, unfortunate circumstances. I'm not saying B is the unfortunate circumstance. B is the queen. Let's be honest now. But realistically speaking, when you don't have a set 4, dude, it makes it really difficult to get better. Am I right?
Yeah, you're definitely right. It's not a matter of like how good or not you are at the game. It's also coming down to the synergy that you might have with your team, like the way you communicate with them, the way that you know that even if they're not saying anything, you might be aware of what he's going to do, so you can react and proactively participate in the fights that everyone's going through.
That's right. As we say that, we are going to get geared up for the second game, dude. How exciting as we see that first game unfold. It definitely. I didn't see my guy Citrus dropping 10 plus kills, but dude, just balled out, bro. He wrecked a few ZYGNUS players single handedly. He got the drop in. What did he have? Like 13 to 14 kills by himself.
Something like that. Yeah, I do believe it was like 14 something, if I'm not mistaken.
That's wild, dude. GG's to him. As we do see MIP probably going to be in that first place position with the amount of kills and the placement points for the top 5 finish. I think they finished 4th, as you said. So that's going to be huge for them. They are last week's champion. They are going to have some competition this week off the rip. So interested to see how this pans out as, High Forbidden in the run for first, Made in Peru in the run for first, and our guys for the first time in ever since we've been doing this, Meeseek's going to be in the mix too. So just need to see them play consistently and see how the second game goes, and we'll go from there. So, Chad, I need to know what you guys think. What do you guys think? You think Made in Peru is going to run away with it again, or are we going to see some competition this week? I know I'd love to see it. Not saying that I don't want to root for my guys over at Made in Peru, but let's just be honest. It gets kind of I wouldn't say stale, but it's like I want to see these guys compete. I want to see people step up and do things that they don't normally do, right?
Yeah, you definitely are always on the look for those maybe underdogs that we always talk about. The fact that maybe they haven't been in the top positions before doesn't mean that they cannot practice throughout a week and place themselves in a better spot that they've gotten before. So definitely looking forward to action from those who maybe have not had the spotlight just yet.
You're right, man. It's as I say that we had 5 weeks in a row with Wicked Main in the mix. So I say that I don't want it to be stale, but I also like it to be competitive. 5 weeks in a row, that's kind of tough. But it is what it is, bro. So definitely excited to see how these teams perform moving forward. Citrus, I see you out there in chat, bro. They see me rolling. Yeah, I see the emojis and everything. Citrus is OP.
OP indeed. So we're not. I don't think we're gonna have the results just yet, but I'm sure it's gonna be rather close. And they of course we're most definitely gonna have Made in Peru because of the team factor taking in place. But with also the placement position, I think it's they are still gonna be in the lead, but getting surely followed by the guys on Forbidden. Am I right?
You're right, man. It's gonna be close, dude. It's I would say at least within a 5 to 10 point difference, right? 15 kills, it's 3 points of kills, 45 points first place. Gonna put you at 20 more points. That's 65 points, right?
Mm-hmm.
21.
Yeah, with a.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna point out those points that you were talking about. It's like those placement positions for Forbidden it was like if they would have gotten, for example, 22 kills,
Exactly.
more or less.
Exactly.
Yeah. I was gonna say the exact same thing. So it's gonna come down to the placement positions that Made in Peru got for themselves, right?
4th place gonna put them with at least 10 points, so that's probably going to be your difference then, plus or minus 3 or 4 points, right?
Mm-hmm. More. Yeah, kind of like that indeed.
Let's take a look. I'm taking a look at the. There we go. 4th place going to give you 10 points. So 7-point lead is what they're going to have.
So for a first game, it's definitely what you're looking for. That it doesn't make them like unreachable. There's definitely a high chance for them to attempt to do a comeback. But at the same time, they gotta be consistent throughout the whole tournament, which is something that some teams that they can struggle. Like we've seen times where one of those teams have popped out. Like I do remember there was this one time that it was maybe one of the roster from Exotic when they're not only on the first place, but they had like 16 kills, something like that, which was great. It was awesome, but in the later games they were not able to perform the same way, which can be the main problem for a lot of squads.
You are absolutely right, my guy. That is one of the biggest problems. Consistency in this tournament. We see one team pop off one game, and the next game they crap the bed, or they have 2 good games and they crap the bed the next 2 games. So it's definitely great to just pace yourself and make sure that you're ready to perform all 4 games. Even if you don't reach double-digit kills, getting in that top 3 area, putting in right at double digits like that Me6 team did earlier, could definitely make you up for a top contender. So without further ado, we actually jumping straight into game number 2. That's what I love to see.
Yeah, game number 2 is gonna be starting off shortly. I don't see. Yeah, I don't know if you remember that I talked about there was only 1 player from lockdown on the squad number 4. There's gonna be 2 now.
Oh, there
It
we
seems
go.
like
2 whole
they're coming.
players.
One at a time is gonna be joining for that roster of lockdown. I'm not even sure like how they did last game, but without like having a single player in a lobby like this, it is most definitely not what you want to see, right?
Yeah, you know, it's an interesting strategy. Maybe 1 player the first game, 2 players the second game, 3 the third. Definitely setting yourself up to have fresh players, but at the same time, who am I kidding, dude? I'm being exaggerated. I'm exaggerating. There's no way that having, 1 player, 2 players in a game going to be beneficial at any point. So that being said, I do see the outpost platform area wide open.
Ooh.
Who you think? Who do you got your money on going there?
I mean, besides the obvious, MIP is most definitely gonna attempt to go there. And being that it's a little bit far away from the flight, I don't think there's gonna be another one going. I mean, at least I'm not sure. From what I see so far, it seems to be there's a possibility of the squad number 19 and 13, but I don't think they're gonna contest that with MIP, will they? Actually, they are still going in line. Yeah, they might. We might see 3 squads dropping in place. Okay, no, it's only gonna be 2.
It's gonna be 2.
But still, there's
gonna be 19.
Yeah.
It's gonna be made in Peru, and then it's going to be DN. Aura's gonna go down off the rip, so Merely's gonna pick up the first knock. Will they get a finish though? As I see Citrus without a gun rotating in. Raul's got a gun. Buns has got a gun now. Merely going to push down and potentially get a thirst here is, yeah. Aura's going to be spotted. Aura is going to be wiped. That's going to be the first kill. Peaches goes down! Harley Quinn gets the knock. Can they get the finish, though, as we see SNS lose one of my favorite players. That's going to be Peaches over at Circus.
Unfortunately, there. Ooh, and there's gonna be a range frag from Enyo. Enyo getting the knock onto one of the dumb players. You said they're fighting over on Circus, right? Oof,
that's right.
It's gonna be also pulling down to Lush.
It's gonna be Dom Demented Danes or Dames. I don't know how you pronounce that. Man, that's bold, dude. She just kept on going. Or they just kept on going with the res there, and it looks like. Oh no, Enyo is gonna be spotted. They're gonna be knocked. We're gonna see tags be scanned by Empress onto Goddess, but Enyo is going to get thirsted, and Circus is gonna be cleared out. Only 1 kill for these guys, girls rather, as Empress is actually gonna be pushed to no.
Empress like still being alive, getting the revive flights, but she still has to make the hard part, which is surviving with a squad so close to you. She's gonna be running away, making sure that she's staying in not a bad spot, but not necessarily a great one either, since the hide placement is definitely not in her favor. She did get the dog tag on Goddess, but Enyo is still in there. Enyo in the middle of that place. I'm not sure. I don't think Empress is gonna be going anytime soon. There's still plenty of time for her to play it slowly, make sure she doesn't die before going in there.
All they have is time. As Teabag is looking for his next victim. AE affiliate main going to be, or affiliate esports rather, going to be on the brink of taking our girl Harley down here. I think Teabag spots him. They're going to get the, oh no, Harley got absolutely demolished in an attempt to get out of dodge. Does not do it quick enough. They are going to be knocked, and they're potentially going to be thirsted here as we see throwables and whatnot. Empress and Goddess, the last 2 players alive for that SNS roster. Dark Helmet and Gora all in the vicinity of this Team 21 who... Or maybe they are wiped. Maybe they just only had 1 more player left.
Let me check real quick. No, I think they actually got the revives that they needed. They just went because the safe zone was not close to Circus. They had to land elsewhere.
Lush is actually going to take out that last player. I don't think. Well, they got 1 of that player back. So Goddess for SNS going to be the last one alive, as we saw 1 Empress go down and get thirsted. Oh, Merely's going to go down from Wicked.
Merely is down, and that's gonna only leave Citrus and Raul, who are still fighting onto that platform area. They're still playing around that side. Raul with Type 25 going back in, now trying to push onto Wicked Sins. Citrus from the distance with a 47 trying to help his ally who's inside of there. Raul taking a couple of shots from Brick. Raul is gonna take a couple of shots. That's pretty okay placement for the side of Wicked Sins. But as I say that, Raul is actually gonna get the knock onto Simply. And Citrus just doesn't gonna get close. He's not getting close, and he's rather making some sort of support to his allies from the distance right now.
Yeah, we are going to see Citrus on the outside of this platform taking some shots onto Miss Killa, and I'm not sure if he was able to land anything there, though. Goddess was wiped there. SNS is going to be taken out. That's unfortunate. J4 going to be taking some shots onto Wicked Bree. Bree is going to be taken out, so J4 is going to be in the area actually as well, too, so that's interesting. Is that them over there all the way at Heat? No, that's Me6.
Over there on Heat. Yeah, that's Me6 indeed. They did get the kind of a lucky part for them to get the loadout, the airdrop, getting close to them. So I'm sure that's gonna help them a lot. Though they don't have kills just yet, being prepared for the fights in the future is gonna be good for them. So now let's see if there's any other sort of fight happening at the moment as the revive flag takes place, and everyone on Made in Peru are just playing around the platform. They got 5 kills for themselves, and those who just got revived, aka Bonds and Merly, are gonna drop in place as again, and they're pretty much taking their own loadouts back. So pretty good on them. Made in Peru is back. They got all their loot back as well. So they're most likely going to be pushing onto others pretty soon.
It's going to be something to look out for as I'm taking a look at the circle here. Everything seems to be going up north. Looks like winter is coming. Everyone I see is in the outpost overgrown area. We have a few scragglers here still at Diner, Kill House, as I'm taking a look at Team 20 still over at High Forbidden and whatnot. Bulls in the vicinity. We're going to see one of the AE teams, Loco, is still going to be the area. We're going to see Team 20 actually push up onto him as it might be... That's Anti. There we go. Anti does get the thirst and the finish, or the knock and the thirst. Anti picks up their 4th kill for the... second kill for them, 4th kill for the squad, and Team 6 is down to 2 players.
Yeah, down to 2 players, and it's always interesting to me when I see fights in the outside of the safe zone, you know? Because you both gotta be careful about the enemies, but also about your own health. And though it doesn't necessarily like hurt you a lot at this point, the safe zone is only like 1 at a time, I believe. Like it's only 1 at a time, but if you get distracted at some points, I've gotten killed before, even to those 1 HP. Mainly because I get a couple of shots, and even though I get the knock, that safe zone slowly but surely could potentially take you down.
You're so right, and merely from MIP gonna rain some terror on the Wicked Pew. As we see them back in full effect. 4 players deep. Could be trouble for a few teams over here in this platform area as we see the board actually be cleared out. Team 10 going to be making their way there, I believe. I believe it might be 1 or 2 players. Yeah, it's going to be Apple Beast. I'm assuming that's Beast. I don't know what the kind of name of that is. I'm not even going to attempt to...
Yeah, let's assume that's Apple Beast. Yeah,
Call
sometimes
them
the names can be a
Applebee.
bit problematic to
Beast.
problematic to understand. Gora gets another knock for Aphelion. Aphelion now holding on to 7 kills for themselves. Pretty good amount for them.
Not sure what
They
Arch
are
was doing
now.
there, but NIP Arch just got absolutely violated as he was on the second story of, well, the stair tops of this church-looking building in an outpost. Dude was just laying prone, bro. Wasn't even watching the stairs. I don't even think he took a shot, man. Maybe he was just AFK.
Yeah, it could have been that. Sometimes you cannot know. And I see the squad number 10, the one that we were talking about recently from Twisted Main. They are using now that big Bertha. They are They are going through Outpost back again. They might be trying to get his ally back. He's like a little bit on his own, so they might get in there. Also, on the nuclear plant, there might be a little bit of action. Actually, the guys on Aphelion are pushing right now as we speak. As Tiba gets killed right now.
Yeah, Dark Helmet is going to be in the area with, it looks like Team 22. Zombies coming through. Those zombies are super fast, bro. Get out of dodge.
That was close. They get the knock onto headshot. They get the knock onto X-ray. That was pretty close. Like for a second, those zombies, like you mentioned, maybe you don't necessarily use them for the damage that they can do, but rather for the inconvenience that you provoke onto your opponents.
No,
And
absolutely.
that's exactly what happened. But unfortunately, it was not enough. Dark Helmet and that was Gore, I believe, in place. Got the knock at the end. That's 11 kills for themselves. Now that I just noticed that.
Just noticed that too, and single-handedly, Dark Helmet's actually up to 5 himself, so a huge game, which they are in desperate need of, as I don't believe they had that great of a first one. I'm not saying they had a terrible one, but it definitely isn't in that top 3 standing. As I see Dark Helmet and team outside of this helicopter, they're going to have action from Team 23. That's going to be Lockdown's Locksmiths. Going to be in the area.
Yeah,
So
they're most definitely pushing right now as Dark Helmet with a helicopter gonna land directly on the rooftop. Gora gets the first kill onto Cypher, gets the knock and the kill on him. Now getting the knock onto Choco, getting the kill as well, only leaving one last remaining player who was fast enough to be able to run away as quickly as he could. That was John. And Space still in a little bit of trouble. He was luckily enough able to get onto the snowboard and run away. That's the power of the snowboard, you know. It can take you out onto a lot of sticky situations, and that was definitely what happened with Space, who got out of there. And I'm not sure if that's the last save zone right now. Merle just got a snipe onto clean. Seems like the guys on Made in Peru finally got themselves onto a sniper. We didn't see them snipe that much last game, so
we did. We
ooh, and
actually see them take air as the airborne comes through for them. They get their
mhm.
loadies and get out of dodge as we've got 2 teams in the area. That's going to be Me6, Fidelis, and Team 19 that we saw earlier, DN. Was DN one of the ones that landed on the platform?
I believe it was, yeah, the 19 squad.
They
Yeah, and they're
lost.
still alive, right?
Yeah, they lost one player altogether. That was Arch. Arch was in no man's land. Like I said, I don't believe he was playing the same game. He was literally prone down in the top of that church building and just got absolutely wrecked. Couldn't even remember who it was that walked into that building. With that being said, we are going to see this this team 19. The guys over at DN going to be 2 players now as Hatter picks up his first kill of the game. Meeseeks gets on the board for this game. A little late, but hey, still plenty of game left to be played. 15 teams, 44 players. I mean, you're not going to be able to keep up with Philly and up to 13 kills at the moment, but, you know, you definitely could, you know, find yourself in a good place. Merely takes out 2. Is he using the Echo? Oh, how toxic.
Yeah, the echo is definitely a little bit toxic, let's be real. And like you said, Hatter did get a kill, and so far everyone's still alive. But because they were so dangerously close to Made in Peru, they decided to just run away as quickly as they could in every direction. None of them died, so they might just try to position themselves back together, and eventually start pushing yet again onto the opponents. But right now, the teams are not necessarily close to one another. The only ones that I see that might be in a fight could potentially be the squad 13, but they're actually also running away from the guys on Lockdown Locksmith.
Yeah, that was not like floor loot echo. That was a custom echo. My guy merely playing hella aggressive.
Ooh, it was a personalized. Damn. Okay.
Okay, merely coming in hot, my guy.
Yeah, he definitely was pushing towards the enemies in a toxic matter. Like you don't see that too often, but when you do, like it's just disgusting to see someone like pretty much snipe with Echo in certain situations.
Just an absolute beam, bro. As I say that, we're gonna see Showman from Rival Esports get taken down. Gora gonna pick up his kill on the board. There is six kills. Jesus
himself.
Christ, these guys are up to 16.
Yeah, they were 16. Indeed, they could have potentially get another knock onto the opponent, but he was able to run away. And as the safe zone gets smaller and smaller, there's a possibility for them to encounter the squad number 20, the guys over on Flying Ducks.
Good
Okay, I
old
didn't.
Flying Ducks.
Yeah, you just noticed that's the name of the squad. Pretty interesting.
That is pretty interesting. They should have just been called the Mighty Ducks, as we see Hatter pick up his second kill. That's going to be 2 for the Meeseeks team as they make their way into this building for some little bit of structure here. And they're going to be pushed by potentially Citrus here. Citrus might be on the outskirts of this. Maybe not. Maybe that was not Citrus. Maybe that was another player. Nope, that's going to be another player. That's going to be Raul picking up a kill, though. Nico goes down.
Ooh. Raul nearly dying to the safe zone. He ended up being only 46 health. He's gonna get into a different position. And Citrus, did you see that knock onto the player who was on the air? That was so funny.
That was hilarious, bro. He took air, and my guy Citrus beamed him. They're probably gonna be the only team that's gonna be competing with AE this game. As AE's up to, oh no, we see Citrus actually pick up the team's 18th kill, so that's gonna give the advantage to the guys over at Made in Peru. They're up to 18. AE is up to 17, so these guys are in a kill off.
Yeah, they're both trying, and as we say that, Gora is gonna be pushing onto Loco, barely missing those shots, and Loco's in a snowboard, so he's gonna be able to run away. Pretty unfortunate for Gora right now. He definitely needed that kill, and Loco was lucky enough that he was actually getting out that snowboard. In the Forbidden roster, I'm interested. Like, how have they been doing in game number 2?
You know what? I don't think they've done too well. They haven't done too bad. They're 8th place. We're going to see Bulls in the water. He's going to be taken out. That's going to be a wipe. They're not even going to have a top 10 finish. 8 kills, though, is still pretty, that's something to keep in mind. Definitely not going to give you any kind of advantage or put you back in any kind of top, first place position. But, with Made in Peru still on, the run here. 18 kills. That might be more, though. 19, yes. As we see Citrus actually get pushed by the Antelope. The Antelope's going to go down. Simply is going to be knocked. Oh, my God. Simply got wrecked in that Antelope. Just not a great game or a great ending here. Oh, Citrus is naded?
Citrus. I mean, I still say I'm alive right now.
Oh, he got naded, but it was like, he was really, really low. ZYGNUS is going to be spotted. Ceros.
Ooh, he nearly got the knock at that distance. He pretty much beamed the enemy. Like, he's trying to run away. Let's see if he can do it. Bonds, in the meantime, is going to get killed by Hatter. Merely going to get the range frag onto Hatter. But Bonds is still on the ground. Merely and Citrus getting a couple of kills onto the remaining players from Fidelis, unfortunately. And that's a wipe. Yeah, that was a wipe on Fidelis.
That is going to be a wipe. They are going to get a top 10 finish, though, so that's a great run for them. I'd say 2 great games in a row, but 1 great game followed by a decent one. Oh, John. Oh, is that our boy John from Lockdown Gaming? Is that John?
The John that ended up on the second place? I think it might be, yes.
Our boy John.
He's back at it again, and still alive. Like, he's the only one alive. He might not have kills, but he's getting those plays, man. We've seen it before. He has done it, and he can sure do it again.
He'll take 1 shot in the last circle, and if you can find him, the kill is yours.
12 people alive. John, one of them, still running around with his
Oh, boy.
snowboard. Ooh, and the guys of Aphelion getting the knock on to pretty much everyone on Made in Peru right now. That is most definitely what they needed. Like, they're only gonna leave Merly alive, but in the meantime, Made in Peru, I don't know when, but they already got 25 kills for themselves.
What? Wait,
While
what?
the guys 25 indeed, and Aphelion is with 22, so they are definitely pretty close. There's still 5 enemies alive for Aphelion. They most definitely are gonna be trying to get as many as they possibly can.
We're actually going to see Merely get pushed by Gora. This is an ego challenge here, or maybe even a distraction, though. With that being said, we are going to see the distraction. Teabag's going to come from behind. Teabag, get wasted! But Teabag is knocked. We are going to see that kill go back to...
Johnny still on the snowboard. Oh my goodness.
Our boy John.
Yeah, this
John.
is a 3v1v1 right now. John with 37 HP, just running around. He just waiting for the others to kill one another. He's still running around. The other one is gonna be Juani. Juani also on the snowboard. Like, this is very much like a dog hunt. They're just seeing how long they can survive on that snowboard. As everyone from...
don't roll into the gas, bro. That was an OP 200 IQ play there. Throws the gas down. We're gonna see one player from AE actually on the top of a van, which is also OP. Oh, John, no!
That's so tough.
Oh, there we go.
They're doing it so they don't get any more kills. That's so toxic.
Oh man, you guys are poor sports, bro.
I know, right? They just get outside of the safe zone. That's gonna be still 22 kills and first place for Aphelion. So definitely a good game for them. They did not get a chance to show off their skills on game number 1. Game number 2, 22 kills for themselves in a first place position. Though they were not in the top spot, 24 actually, they were able to pick up 2 more, my mistake. And with Made in Peru, they're not getting the top positions, but they got 26 kills for themselves.
Yeah, they're not getting top positions, but whenever you're able to put up back-to-back 20-plus kill games, you're definitely going to be in that first position, if I don't say so myself. So first position is definitely where they're going to be at. Is interested to see when our scoring is going to be up to date as we take a look at the details from last match, game number 2 here. We saw AE take the first spot with 24 kills, definitely going to put them in contention of a top 3 spot. But even with a 6th place finish, 26 kills plus the 21 from the first game, they're going to be in a league of their own here moving into this 3rd game. So GG's to Aphelion as they take the bag in 24 kills in that first place victory. But let's just be honest, this is pretty much all made in Peru. Am I right?
Pretty much indeed. They're still going to be on that top position. And I mean, the fact the main issue that they're getting is the placement, which is still putting them in a contest into others. But they're most definitely still on the upper foot. They still have the advantage. That is for sure.
Definitely advantage indeed. And we take a look: 26 kills, 11 on the back of Merely OP. You damn right, man. That guy is absolutely slaying. He took out one with him as he went down himself. I believe it was Gora. No, maybe it wasn't Gora. It was Teabag. Teabag actually. Gora was the decoy. Teabag was the trigger finger, I believe. Oh boy.
Ooh. And I don't want to bring any spoilers, but looking at the game number 1 scoreboard, there's an interesting name that I think you're probably gonna notice if you give it a look.
Flying Ducks? No, that's not finished. That's not finals. Right? Yeah,
That's what I thought. Ooh. Yeah, maybe I got it wrong. Let me ask Eco about that real quick.
Yeah, that can't be right. The scoring obviously cannot be right. Is Flying Ducks needs to be the guys over at Forbidden, right? That's what I said.
Yeah,
65 points, 15 kills, 20 points for a first place finish. That should put Forbidden in that first place position or second place position. 8-point difference is what I'm seeing though.
Yeah, 8-point difference. And as the game number one, like we mentioned, there was still a fight. And Meta Brew most likely gonna continue in the lead with the 26 kills for themselves. But Aphelion is definitely back into the picture thanks to that game number 2.
24 point or kills. Let's do the math there.
For what squad specifically?
For Aphelion, they got 72 points alone from kill points, right? Plus the 20 first place, 92 points. Plus the 31 from the first game. That's only going to put them at 123 points, yeah.
123, definitely not bad at all. But Made in Peru, they got themselves 26 kills. That's gonna be like 70, 80. Wait, how many points?
78 points
it's
for
3
kills,
per
yeah.
kill, right? So 78 for kills plus placement.
Yep, 6th place last. Oh no, shit. What am I doing? Let's see. Made in Peru, 78 for the last point. 6th place is going to give them 7 points.
7 points, so that's 85.
Yep. Plus the 73 from the first game. That's 158. So only a 30-point difference, really.
Okay, I mean, taking out that short, like prior to that, the difference between them was 40. So they definitely closed that gap by 10. So that is something for Aphelion.
Oh, absolutely, bro. That first place finish definitely sealed the deal for them to be in that top 3 contention. Interested to see how far our guys over at High Forbidden dropped.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Team 20. Yeah, it looks like they got the Flying Ducks in the name of High Forbidden.
In the Never Forbidden, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. Maybe they are just the Flying Ducks. Maybe they're not High Forbidden this week. That can't be right, though, right?
All right, let me check. Squad number 20 is Flying Ducks. Oh, they are Flying Ducks, yes.
Oh, well, okay, then. Maybe High Forbidden is not what they're going by now. So, guys, I apologize if I... Yeah, that's going to be Flying Ducks. I'm looking at the registration. Yeah, so we are no longer going by... Or they're no longer going by High Forbidden. It's going to be Flying Ducks for this tournament purposes. So, yeah, these guys coming through in the clutch there.
Yeah, they definitely did. We got the names mixed up for a second, but now we're back to normal.
We are back to normal, my guy.
And I think we're also going to be starting off this next game soon as well. So as game number 3 is in the horizon, do you think that Aphelion is going to be able to close that gap even more, or you think that is going to be the game that positions Made in Peru in a better spot even?
Possibly, but what I'm reading in chat is Citrus saying that Made in Peru is actually going by Palace Esports now. Which I'm not. I'm looking at the registration. He's definitely trolling.
Yeah, I was like, no, I don't think I've seen that in the teams.
Well, maybe not. They just changed it.
Oh, okay, that would make sense.
Okay, so it's a fresh new org is what I'm reading. Congrats, dude. Congrats.
Yeah, news dropped today, so it makes sense that the registration was not with a new name that they were talking about.
There we go. So Palace Esports in that first place position, as we will get that changed ASAP. Yep, I just got a message from God's Eye. God's Eye, get out of my DMs, bro.
Focus on the game. Come on.
Yeah, focus on the game, bro.
The other day I was actually watching one of the streams from God's Eye, and my boy, like he can get some clean snipes, like when he's on the zone, like I know like we all know that Godsai is a great player, but of course getting onto that quote unquote set flow state is not necessarily easy in a tournament. All right, so now we are gonna be starting in game number 3. It's gonna be game number 3. Still with Made in Peru on top. A bit of a fight from Flying Ducks, Forbidden and Aphelion. They're still holding it close onto the first place. Not as close as they would like to be. They probably would like to be on top of them. But for now, they just gotta focus on game number 3 and try to be as consistent as they possibly can on the second half of this tournament.
Indeed, indeed. As I say that, see Team 14 down to one player. That's UG. They're not having the best. Whoa, what's going on here? Team 14 and Team 12 have similar dog tags, or clan tags rather. I'm sorry.
So what is the name that they gave you instead of MIP?
Oh, it's Palace ESPORTS. Brand new org.
All right. There you go. And
Team 11D, but I don't see anybody from 11D on Team 14. Matter of fact, I don't see anybody in 11D at all.
Yeah, I did see them on the first game, but right now there's only one guy named Josh.
And it looks like he has the UG clan tag. You know what? I'm not even going to dig into that. We're going to take a look at the map spread. I don't see a platform, do you?
I don't see it either, indeed.
That's interesting.
So,
like
no
3 games out, or two out of the 3, we've had no platform. How much sense does that make?
Yeah, and there was a period of time where, like, for 3 weeks or so, we had a platform in each and every single game. So to have 2 in a single day, that is quite interesting. When I see the squad number 6 and number 4, the guys that were on lockdown, who might be dropping onto Nuke Down, and actually under the radar base, I see 3 squads at the same time. There's even gonna be
we're gonna see Team 15 actually avoid that particular gunfight. As we see DZ actually in the area of Team 14. 4 is actually going to be Lockdown Gaming. They're going to be 2 players deep. That's not going to be good. Nico going to get the first blood on the Josh J-Wrath. That is going to give us 1 kill already on the board. How many more can we get here?
Couple more. A couple people are dying. SNS Salvi gonna get a knock. Demon gonna get a knock onto Godsai, and Hatter gets the revenge frag. So it seems like Fidelis is also in the middle of a fight as Rosewind comes by. And how many people are around Fidelis right now?
Looks like 2 teams. 15 immediately, and then we got Team 10 in the area. So Barry, oh no!
That's a wipe.
That's gonna be the end of the line for the guys over at Meeseeks. God's eye, stay out of my freaking DMs, bro. I'm kidding, my guy. I'm kidding. Obviously, very unfortunate game for you guys. Great start. Second game was a little bit better than the recent past, but this third game just unfortunate, my guy. We'll see you back 4th game as we see Meeseeks out of this game. Salvi from SNS up to 2 kills. They're going to be in radar base uncontested, and I'm going to swap over to... Where do we go here?
I think on downtown there might be a fight with the squad.
That's
18.
right.
You guys over on Cygnus. Going up against Exotic. Ooh, and Sty gonna get knocked out. It's only gonna be Memo, the only one alive for Cygnus as he starts a fight. He's gonna get knocked out. And Cygnus is out of the picture as well.
That could have gone either way, though. So, Lynn, I'm taking a look. Lynn was actually the last player alive for this Exotic team, and that's very unfortunate.
He might get pushed over by one of the players from Made in Peru if he knows that he's there. But a lot of squads getting knocked out early. You know, it's definitely a fast game the one that we're having right now.
Yeah, we're gonna see Merely actually make his way over as Lynn, that last player alive for Team 24. That's gonna be your guys over at, I'm assuming it's Exotic Esports. I might be wrong. It's gonna be Exotic Mafia.
Yeah, Mafia. And is there any more fights at the moment? I'm not sure. Let me. I want to give it a check to the guys over at Aphelion. Dark Helmet. Yeah, he's gonna get a knock onto Blue Angel. A little bit of a split squad for Aphelion as they try to get closer and start fighting onto Union Global. They might try to get them for both sides at the same time. They're gonna do just that, and a bit of a fight breaking through in that outpost.
Bit of a fight indeed, as we see Team 12 in the area. That's going to be your guys at Union Global, UG. Teabag going to take out one. Oh, we got a big Bertha in the scene as Gora gets the knock with the Bertha. They're going to hop out, be sweaty. Teabag gets the knock on the Bass. Seabass going to be taken down. That's going to leave one player for the side of Union Global. That's going to be Jay. Oh, actually, they have Blue Angel, too. So, Jay and Blue Angel still very much so alive. Blue Angel, though, not.
Not anymore, yeah.
Premonition?
Only gonna be...
Possibly.
Possibly, indeed. Alright, so that's going to bring them a few more kills for themselves. Only JC is the only one alive. He's obviously not trying to contest any sort of fight at the moment. Just got away. And wait, the guys over on Maiden Brew on that downtown area, they are close to a few people. I'm not sure if they're gonna try to engage or just gather up their stuff and leave.
I'll assume they are, because Merely was actually the only player in the area off the rip, and Merely gonna be the last one alive, or not alive, but the last one in the area again, as the other players aren't making their way out. Merely was picked up. So he was wanting to thirst at Team 24, Exotic Mafia, but I don't think he's going to get the opportunity to, as we are going to see Exotic Mafia actually take off, and his zone is going to be hot on their trails. Palace Esports actually going to be slow to start off here, but they are going to be pushing towards one player here, or multitude of players, as SNS Dez. Oh no! Demon and Salvi are absolutely obliterated there. That's unfortunate. Yeah. 2 kills go to Citrus as he takes shots onto the vehicle. The vehicle just could not stand those shots. And Bun's actually going to be up ahead. Oh no, maybe he's just trying to get on his board. I couldn't see it, but I saw shots. But to who they were shooting at, nobody. Nobody is in the area, so...
Yeah, there's no one around. Kind of weird. They're gonna go back into the helicopter and eventually back into the safe zone. Oh, there's actually one player from, I don't know what squad that is.
It's Exotic Mafia, if I'm not mistaken. Team 24. Yep, Lynn was taken out, but we got a full 3 squad here, or 3 squad rather, not a full squad. They're gonna be in Circus and in maybe that was Showburn. Showburn was the one who was up here by the guys over at Palace Esports.
So a lot of people still outside of the safe zone, and the last player from Lockdown on that squad with only 2 players with 38 HP. I don't even think he's gonna be able to come back alive on time. I don't even know what he's doing over there. He's most likely gonna be dying soon. But in the meantime, I do see that there's people going for the airdrop right now onto the outside of Crash.
It's going to be teams 11 and 21 here, as I want to say one of those guys are... Oh, Jay, my 2 dogs. He's going to be taking out J4.
Yeah, everyone from Slay's Secret Servers was the squad number 11. And they got wiped out by none other than the Flying Ducks.
The good old Flying Ducks, the V-Ducks. Let them fly, boys.
Let them fly. They're gonna get 3 kills for themselves. They get control over onto the airdrop. That's gonna be good on them. I don't see any other teams around. Maybe on Sakura we might see a fight for Aphelion, right?
We see Aphelion, and they are going to be going against the guys over at... Maybe, is that the 3rd Aphelion team? No, that's not. I'm not 100% sure who it is. We're going to get an aerial view, see if we can get a better perspective here.
Mm-hmm. It might get pushed over by Madden Peru. There's everyone on that helicopter. So as soon as they see them, there's probably gonna be a fight. Marley picks up a kill onto Exo. I think that's gonna be a wipe. And Dom against Dom. Graham gets the knock onto Suki. I think that was his name. And T-Bag Dark Helmet, and T-Bag actually gets a knock onto Raul, gets the kill, and that's huge, as they are most likely gonna be starting that push pretty soon onto the guys on Made in Peru. Sorry, what was the name again?
Palace Esports.
Palace Esports. My apologies. I gotta get used to it.
And look, this is the first night. This first time we've heard of it. No apologies needed, my guy. We're gonna move on from that. Gonna go ahead and let you guys know, Palace Esports, we might call you Made in Peru a few more times just to have it. So give us a few times. And Citrus actually goes down too. Raul's on the revive flight. Citrus, where was he at? Must have been out of places. AE is, if they get this wipe here, they might be in a contention for a first place position, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they have 9 kills for themselves, and the guys over on Palace Esports holding on to 6. So definitely better for them. Raul did get revived. Merle gets a knock onto Gora, gets the kill as well. So they're finally taking some sort of revenge, but Merle is gonna get knocked down by Draco. And this is a back and forth fight from the guys on Palace Esports and Aphelion. I'm not sure who's gonna end up
big fight. As I say that Inyo is gonna go down to that pesky Bulls guy. Bulls just gonna be the villain in every situation. Am I right?
Yeah, it seems to be the case. We look at it everywhere, and sometimes it's gotta be Balls doing some weird stuff onto one of the opponents. They're rushing onto Josh from Exotic. Josh trying to run away. Josh gets knocked down by Auntie. That's so unfortunate.
Did that say that the car killed him?
I think it did, but
That's just so weird, bro.
Yeah, it's now that you pointed out, yeah.
Like, dude he was the one in the car. How did they kill him?
I don't know. Sometimes you just try to get out of the car and
maybe you just rolled it. Yeah, that sucks, dude.
You definitely do. Okay, so there's still 2 players from Made in Peru. I'm not sure if they were able to get the dog tags. Right now, I see Bonds trying to get the one from Citrus, so that's probably gonna be one for them. But that's also gonna place them in a bad spot. He doesn't have that much healing. He's gonna lose his adrenaline, unfortunately for him. And there's a bit of a fight breaking onto Countdown right now. As I see, it's squad number 10, Twisted Main. Now getting wiped out nearly, but right now by Wicked Cozy.
We're actually going to see Purge go down. Cozy just being that nuisance, going to be the deciding factor in if the guys over at Chaotic East or Twisted Main rather. I'm sorry, I'm looking at Chaotic here. Team 19, that's going to be guys DN. DN looking to get a squad wipe on Chaotic. Chaotic's going to be rusting for his life here as we are going to see tags potentially expire for Merely. Buns is going to go down. Citrus is going to be on the revive flight, but Raul is going to have to stay alive. I don't think he's going to be able to get to the tags for the guy Merely, as Raul just came back fresh from the last revive flight. So, great first 2 games, but I guess with one player still being alive for Made in Peru, you can never really count them out, right?
Yeah, they've been in that situation before, so there's still a chance for them. But I want to point out that the one team and only putting them into that top position is gonna be Aphelion. Like the 1-to-1 fight contestant that they were having from last game is gonna be the one nearly wiping them out, and putting them in a really bad spot. Of course, they have been in this situation previously, but it still doesn't make it any easier. You're still like, and even with a player that it's only holding onto a base model M4 LMG and the Val. The Val, one of those weapons, I've heard people that say that it's good, but me personally, I definitely don't like it. The recoil is just crazy on that thing.
What gun is that?
The AES Val.
Oh, the Val, yeah, dude. It's in Warzone, it is an absolute beam if you get the 30-round clip unlocked on it. I haven't unlocked it all, so I can't really tell you. But in COD Mobile, I definitely know that the recoil is just absolutely it's not maintainable. It's one of those guns that if you can maintain it, kudos for you. It's super OP. I could definitely see that being a meta later on, though. I could definitely see COD Mobile making that gun super OP later on, though.
Yeah, it would definitely make it more viable. Like if you control the recoil, but like you mentioned, in order for you to make it viable, you somehow gotta figure out how to move around with that huge recoil that it holds. And though it was a super fast-paced game to begin with, we're gonna be onto that scenario. With there's the last revive flight, but still with 30 plus people alive, and Bull's getting more kills for himself, but now getting taken down by Cozy.
Oh, Goddess, no, what's going on? We're gonna see some nades coming in for Goddess. It's Team 10. The guys over at Twisted Main gonna be causing some terror as they're back in full force. As no, they're gonna have 3 players out. So we Purge, Chaotic, and Demon. They're going to be looking to take on multitude of players here. Purge setting up proper. He's going to be spotted. Purge gets obliterated. We'll see you on that last revive flight. Not. That revive flight is taken off now. That is it. If you are not scanned in, you are not going to be joining us back. As I say that, Buns is going to be coming back. So we're going to have 3 from Palace Esports. A multitude of full-fledged teams. SNS, as we see Empress, Inyo, Peaches all in full effect. Goddess. Demon goes down. Juani takes out Anti from that Flying Ducks team. And as I say that, Dark Helmet's making his way back for the revive flight too. He's going to have a full team from AE as they are on a bit of a terror streak here. 15 kills already on the board. On the brink of pushing the guys over at Wicked Sins. Team 13, we're going to see, Sins Simply goes down. Simply's going to be taken out. Simply is going to be their 16th victim. As, oh no, Aphelion might be in a bad spot here as I see them at the bottom of this hill. That is not a place you would be taking a gunfight, right?
Yeah, it's definitely not, but at the same time, the safe zone is going to be pushing onto the squad of Wicked Saints pretty soon. And they're actually going to get pushed over by Gora, thanks to those... No, sorry, not Gora. Yeah, Gora with a ninja. Gets outside, behind them. Now pushing onto Pew, Pew was trying to run away, but Gora is not going to allow him as he's holding onto the shotgun. Gets one shot, gets the knock. And that's a kill. That's 18 for them. And there's still 1 player alive, while Palace Esports is only with 9 for themselves. So that's definitely what a feeling needed for this one.
Well, with there being 21 players with the exception of them still on the table, I could see them still at least picking up at least 5 kills and at least a top 5 finish. They are going to be able to pick up some loot guns off the ground in boxes here as we see Empress being spotted. That might not be good as the... nope, he's going to... Citrus actually spot TJ Power, so TJ Power and DZ. Man, he just... like a kid in candy shop. He spots one, he takes a shot at one, spots another, takes shots at another. Guess that's the luxury of having an M4 LMG though, right?
Yeah, you can just start spray and pray, and sometimes it can be it can be just what you need, right?
You are absolutely right, and Empress going to be the last player alive for this SNS team. They're going to only have 2 kills on the board. Not a very good start for their games, but definitely going to get a top 10 finish here as zones close it in. 9 teams left, 17 players now as Citrus is taken out. DZ, Frost gets the kill. Frost might have wiped. Yes, that is it. Citrus was the last player alive for Palace Esports, and that's going to do it for them. They are going to be contested for that first place spot as Aphelion, still full-fledged team here. They might wipe the table here.
Yeah, 19 kills. There's still 10 enemies alive. I think Dark Helmet spots the players from Blind Dogs, but I don't know if that's the squad that you want to engage in a 1v3 for Dark Helmet.
I think you're right, dude. That's definitely not the move.
Oh, they're gonna be pushing. Tiba gets a kill onto Bull. Let's see if Dark Helmet can help his ally. Right now, he's gonna be coming from the side. Gonna be pushing onto Another play from Flying Ducks. Gets the knock, gets the kill, and get the swipe completely. Oh, wait. I think there's still... J4 is going to be the only one alive with a sliver of health. But let's see for how long.
I just got to point out, too, that Flying Ducks actually have 14 kills on the board, too.
14.
So decent game for them. Oh,
Ooh.
J4 gets
Gore.
dunked on.
Yeah, they definitely didn't lose track of him. This is a 4v1 scenario. Rosewind's still alive, pretty much just hiding. I think that he has been spotted. Dark Helmet drops in place, uses the shotgun, gets the first hit, gets the second one, gets the kill. 2 games in a row with 20 plus kills and a victory for Aphelion. And I'm not sure, but I think this might be the game that places themselves into the first place as we finish game number 3.
Game number 3 in the bags, guys. We're going to have scores updated for you guys to take a look at, but after the results from those first 3 games, I'm going to go ahead and call it. AE is on top at the moment.
26 kills. That was brutal. This time around, they not only didn't get the play, like so far, Made in Peru, they have not getting the placements. They were getting the kills, but this game, they were only able to get 10 kills while 26. I said 20 plus, but it's gonna be 26 kills for Aphelion Esports.
Good God, what are they on, dude? They are super OP at the moment as we see them take that first place spot. Rosewood and team going to take Team 25 is going to be your second exotic team. Jesus, don't sue me for not knowing it off the top. That's exotic elusive. They're going to take the second place spot with 4 kills. Team 20, you guys over at Flying Ducks, the Bulls team, they're going to finish in 3rd place with a total of 14 kills. So second top fraggers. This lobby belonged to AE, bro. Let's not get it confused. This was an all AE game as they rack up the points and for kills and the placement points. They're going to be uncontested at first place, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they should be. They were like out by 30 points. But those 30 points can go away with 10 of those kills that they gotten, right? They got 16 kills more than the Palace Esports roster. So they're most definitely going to be on top by probably more than 30 points, I believe. And Flying Ducks is also going to be closing the gap onto the players from Palace. So that's the thing. You like, it doesn't matter if you've done great in the last 2 games. If you have one of those games that you don't necessarily do as good as the others, like, let's be real, getting 10 kills is not bad. But when you have a team like Aphelion getting first place with 26, it is not enough for you to maintain that first place.
You're right, my guy. You were so right. Let's see if I can get some first play or some Jesus, if I can get it up for you guys to take a look at here as we transition over. There we go. After the results from the second game, Made in Peru did have a first place as I counted 158 points, 123 for Aphelion Esports. But after that last game, that's definitely going to put them in an easy first place role, if I'm not mistaken. So Palace Esports potentially going to drop the second here. Going to try and do the math.
Well, they ended up in 9th place and 10 kills. That's 30 points. So they're just going to be shy of 200.
221
right?
for Aphelion. They're actually going to have a 30 plus point lead.
Oh, there you have it. There you have it. About a 30 points advantage for the guys over at Aphelion, showing us like we did talk about them being extremely close to defeating none other than that week at Maine. On the week, I believe it was week number 5, they ended up losing that first place by 6 points. And this week, they are not losing to anyone. They are on the first place before game number 4. So as we approach the last one, they didn't get a great game number 1, but 2 and 3 have been pure dominance from them. Like the fact that they didn't only get the kills but also got the placement is basically what's gotten them into the point of an advantage over the squad of Palace Esports. So what do you guys think in the chat? Do you think that Aphelion is gonna proceed to continue with a terror that they already brought into the table for 2 games in a row? Will Palace Esports be able to come back, or even Flying Ducks? You know, though Flying Ducks might be like in the 3rd place, they are still a little bit behind. If they like somehow the squads of Palace Esports and Aphelion get knocked out early, that could be a chance for Flying Ducks to try to overtake them.
You're right. You're right. And with that being said, we might be crowning a new Meeseeks Monday Royale champion. This might be a little different for us this week, as Aphelion, they came in ready to blast. I already expected it from Dark Helmet, man. Week in, week out, we see him put on a phenomenal show. Kid don't play. I mean, he plays, but he don't play. Let's not get that confused. Dude comes in, week out, and he at least have 5 kills, 5 to 6 kills every other game. Like, he is no joke, and he's gonna have some help this week with Gora, Draco, and Teabag. So I'm excited, man. Palace Esports, if you got it in you to come back, this is your chance. This is the 4th and final game. What you guys think?
Yeah, like it can be in anyone's place. I mean, I'm intrigued, like because the main one of the main factors for Palace Esports to drop off early, I do believe it was because Aphelion like put so much pressure onto them. I don't know if you remember, like they were on the brink of elimination even earlier than they already did.
True.
And it was the fact that that Aphelion was onto them like for such a long time, even as much so that they couldn't even revive Merly at some points.
You're right. On that last game, the last circle, the final circle, merely got taken out. Wasn't able. Well, actually, it was right before the final revive flight. I believe they're on the outskirts of. Where was that at? It was like right on the outskirts of Launch Base and Diner and all that. It was on the little mountainous area, right?
Yeah, and maybe Bonds. I don't know who was the one that was trying to get the dog tags, but he definitely put himself in a really vulnerable position and ended up backfiring for them.
I'm taking a look, and I think Peaches accidentally jumped on the wrong team. Nope.
Oh,
okay,
no,
never mind.
did
We're chilling. We're chilling.
Okay. Whew. Yeah, sometimes I've done that in the past when playing open lobbies. You know, like it doesn't even ask you if you tap on it like
Yeah,
on accident. You can change teams, right?
Too big of a lobby to question it, right?
Yeah. It is just that easy. It definitely can happen on accident. Fortunately enough, that was not the case for her. So we're good. We're good.
All right, predictions wise, I have to say, let's take a look. There's a platform
right there onto the pier.
That is right. We got a platform this game. It's gonna be
quite a way.
It's gonna be a decent. It's gonna be a decent little drop, but I'm sure there's gonna be players able to make that jump, right? I mean, it's kind of going downhill if I'm not wrong.
I think as long as you have the airborne and do a side jump, you should be able to make it. But it's definitely far away from the flight. Okay, I see a lot of teams dropping out of the plane. Made in Peru still waiting. They're most definitely gonna be going for that platform, right? Like they just love it so much to go that way.
They might do it. I think they're gonna take the approach like going uphill. Maybe not. I don't see them going in that direction. They actually heading towards dock. They might be faking it out. Maybe going for a heli.
Oh, remember, I think they're doing the side jump. So though they're looking one way, they're actually going a little bit more to the left.
Okay, so they are gonna go there. They're gonna be contested by Team 3. That's gonna be the second AE roster, and they aren't gonna make the initial jump. They're not even gonna be in the area of the little climb up area. So we're going to see them push up this hill, and we're going to see Made in Peru maybe have a better position, actually
That's
get
gonna be
weapons.
interesting.
No, they both landed very similarly. Oh, we're going to see some action from the melees. Nope, we are going to see them jump in. Buns is actually going to have the first advantage as he has gotten up the ladder first, or the zip first, rather. And we're going to see the fights ensue here as Buns and Team Palace Esports going to be fighting for the rights to have the top of this. Oh my God, platform. Buns gets 1 kill. Phantom goes down. We'll see Phantom revive here, or not revive, but go ahead and Adrenaline up there. He's going to have Raul to help as well. Raul's going to spot one. He's going to go down and back up. Teabag picks up another kill. That's a zombie. Never mind. Disregard that.
Yeah, that can happen. But 2 kills for Aphelion, 2 early kills for them. There's still plenty of people in the closer area to them. Though Draco got knocked out, like Dark Helmet, Agora, and T-Bag are more than enough to wipe out an entire squad. So let's see if that's gonna be the case, as Rivals Esports is still pretty close to them right now.
Yeah, we got 2 teams in the area. We're going to have Rivals. Citrus taking out TJ Power. That's going to be another one for the side of Palace Esports. We're going to have Team 17 and Team, was that 22? Oh, Kins, what were you doing, my guy? Showman gets the revenge. Dark Helmet goes down. That's unfortunate. Gora, Teabag, the last 2 players alive for the side of AE. Gora is going to get the revenge, though, as he takes out Showman. That's going to be 4 kills, 5 now, if he can get the thirst. He is going to get the thirst as one of the players from Rival Esports playing smart and making sure that they stay alive here.
Yeah, right now still. Oh, actually, they got all the revive tags in place. So Draco and Draco's still gonna be alive. Gora now trying to get another knock with a sniper. They're most likely thinking about still pushing onto the rival squad. That was pretty risky. Ended up paying off. They got 5 kills for themselves. Everyone's still alive. So, and even more people getting closer to that Sakura area. And with people also being on overgrown heat, I'm sure that Aphelion are gonna have a lot of fights pretty soon.
We're going to see Peaches get a thirst. Oh my God, Peaches, no. Got caught with your hand in the cookie jar. Peaches and SNS are going to be wiped, not before they pick up 4 kills. I just saw Peaches get a knock with the with the axe and then just continues to wail for the thirst and ultimately paid the prices. They are out of this 4th game and out of the series. We will see you guys back next week as they are going to be wiped. So we're going to be taking a look at Team 2. That's going to be AE Dark Helmet, and Team Dark Helmet is back for the revive flight. Looking to loot up here is going to be uncontested outside of Heat, but going to have 2 other players from Aphelion pulling up inside of the Antelope here.
Oh, and they run over
Viper.
That's a knock.
Poor Viper. Never stood a chance.
Never stood a chance. He was already half HP, and with a car running over you with only half HP, you're most definitely not going to survive something like that.
Oh, yeah, dude. That was very unfortunate for them, but he kind of stood there and took it like a deer in headlights, right?
Yeah, kind of like when he did notice that they were coming by, there's nothing he could do but crouch. He kind of tried to hide, so maybe, I don't know, they could have like mistaken that he left elsewhere. Like maybe miss him by a few inches, but that was definitely not the case. He got run over, taken down. And was that a wipe, or is there any more players for? No, I think that was a wipe. Yeah, Rivals Esports is also out of the picture.
We're going to see Palace Esports pick up their 7th kill as Merely takes out Good Boy. You've been a bad boy, sir. We're going to send you out there, Good Boy. That's going to be 7 for Palace Esports, and they are already off to a great start. As we take a look at the kills for AE, they're right neck and neck, 6 kills, as we saw that 6th one be picked up by the ever so toxic Antelope running over.
Yeah, that was definitely quite a way to see it. the Palace Esports roster is currently fighting onto Pew right now. Pew trying to run away, but Merle is not going to allow him to do that. That is going to bring them to 8 kills for themselves. The safe zone is collapsing onto them pretty soon, so that's going to be pushing them to move as well. There's a player. I see like a player from the 12 squad. The guys over at Union Global not actually moving. Oh, he's on the water. He's trying to stay safe. He might be trying to get a little bit of loot, so he's probably gonna be moving out pretty soon.
He actually got the homies tags. Got Supreme's tags are going to be picked up there underwater. I know he was getting some loot too, but definitely picking up those tags. I see him scanning them in right now. Becky Boo going to take out Demon from the SNS Vipers team. I believe that's the Vipers team, right?
That's squad number 5, is it? It does say
sure. 7. It's team 7. No, that's Sights. You're right.
Yeah. Becky Boo, the only player from Lockdown got the knock onto SNS. Salvi is right now getting pushed over by Cypher. Gonna get the knock onto him, but there's still 2 more players that are potentially gonna come for that kill onto Salvi. She's currently with that 117 getting knocked out from the back, gonna get killed. And fortunate enough for her, Daz was able to come back in time. He's gonna get that helicopter and just run out of there. Like the opponents just dropped the helicopter. Daz was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take this and get out of here. And on the minimap, I'm trying to look for any potential more fights. I don't see any at the moment. Maybe the exotic roster on 25 might be fighting soon. No, they were close to the squad 15. The guys were on Dom enters, but yeah, they didn't end up finding one another.
$16 teams left, 53 players live. Taking a look at the guys over at Flying Ducks, they are up to 4 kills off the bat. Play a team that we've seen play pretty consistently throughout. First game, they did very well. Second game, kind of fell off. Third game, completely. This fourth game is going to need to be a big one if they want to fight for a top 3 spot. AE is up to 7 kills now. They're going to be in a uncontested first place spot, if I'm not mistaken. But with MIP in full force and 10 kills already on the board, this actually might be rather close.
This will be pretty close, yeah. Palace Esports trying to get the early advantage that they so desperately needed. They won still that first placement. They're holding on to 12 kills for themselves, like you were mentioning. Like they're definitely doing pretty nicely. But at the same time, since a feeling is also getting the kills, they do gotta get for those placements. You know that those placement points are gonna be also pretty important, because that's the very same reason why in the first place they lost that first place.
We'll see Isaac get pushed here. Merely's going to be on the prowl. Gets a knock. Gonna get the thirst. We only going to have Arch over here. Arch, one of those players we saw just got violated last game. Let's see if he is able to contest. He's going to be on the top side of his build. He might be playing better if the play his life here is. If he's spotted by Merely, I'm assuming Merely would just absolutely demolish him. Arch does play his life, and that is not a sign of disrespect to, but these guys from Palace Esports, they are on the prowl right now. I do not want to be on the same side of, or the other side of a gunfight from them at the moment.
Yeah, most definitely not. If you do realize that it's them, you're gonna be like, okay, I'm just gonna go out. Yeah, you might have killed my teammate, but I'm better off waiting for like a minute or two for you to get out of there and get the dog tag than just try to fight and contest that.
We're gonna have some quite a bit of teams over at is that Harbor? Yep.
Yes, Harbor. Yes. Squad number 10, Twisted Mane. It's gonna be fighting against Blue Angel. Gonna get the knock. Gonna get the kill now. And Purge is barely staying alive thanks to Demon getting the revive. So they're still gonna be there. I also see Good Boy trying to hide for the time being.
He was a bad boy earlier, and he got taken out by MIP as they were making their rains onto dock area. We do see him still alive here as he came back from the revive flight. He might not make it any further if Twisted Mane spots him here.
Yeah, and I think there was... Yo, no, never mind. I thought Good Boy was taken out. He now is. So squad number 12 is also out. Only 13 squads remaining. 40 people alive plus the revive flight. And so far, Aphelion not with the greatest game. 7 kills, not too bad. They're even fighting right now in that frigid wetland. Let's see what they can do.
I forgot to switch my camera off, bro.
Oh. You know what? It's fine. It's always nice to see your face while
always good to
it.
see me scratching my beard and whatnot, my guy.
Yeah, well, like I said, Aphelion is trying to contest that with Choco. Choco right now trying to go back. Choco trying to stay alive for as long as he possibly can. Space doing the same thing. Dark Helmet pushing onto Space. Space getting taken low but not killed just yet. Dark Helmet trying to get inside. He's being cautious, you know. Both are trying to be cautious, but Dark Helmet doesn't realize he was on the other side, gets knocked out. Space gets the first kill, gets the second one. That is going to be 2 huge kills for Space and an unfortunate turn of events for Aphelion. No,
Yeah,
they
need to play it safe here, dude. They're on the brink of getting eliminated, and they're not even going to have a top 10 finish. Teabag is fortunate enough to get the kill there, but you know, playing it this dangerously could result in you know, some placement points being missed, and Palace Esports not going to be slowing down anytime soon, my guy.
Yeah, they're hopefully not for them. They got that kill, but I find it so unfortunate for them. It was a 2v1, and they definitely got outplayed right there. For like, T-Bag did get the kill at the end because he was already too low, but that could have been another story if T-Bag would have been taken down as well.
We're going to see 15 kills on the board now for MIP as they are going to continue their streak here. We are going to see some contention from Ivy. Ivy is going to be taken down as Major gets taken down. Ivy is going to be taken out. Merely is going to take out Hatter. Merely is on like a... Oh my God, just absolutely BB kids.
Yeah, most definitely. We've seen a couple of games where it's either one of them, like Citrus. I think in one of the games was... It was Merly as well, so... Merly popping off definitely today, but so far hasn't been enough just yet. Let's see if thanks to this game, like 18 kills with Aphelion only with 10 themselves, is gonna put on the balance even closer to one another. But still, like, it's not no one's game just yet. We're gonna see Gora pushing onto the exotic roster now in a 1v2 situation, throwing a concussion. Ooh, and getting taken out. Like, Aphelion is just playing it too aggressively right now. I know that they're on the back foot, but at the same time, playing it that desperately is not gonna be in their favor. That's a kill. Still 10 squads, so there's gonna be a top 10 points for the remaining teams whenever they do get eliminated. I'm going to see Dark Helmet still in the outside of the safe zone. I don't know what he's doing. I don't even think that he might be able to get onto the safe zone alive. Like, he's trying to get some loot. But, yeah, I'm not sure that Dark Helmet is going to be able to survive that. Being so close to all that water is just going to be super bad for him. Probably a misplacement. T-Bag also getting knocked out, only leaving Gora and Draco now.
Draco going to get the knock onto Derange, but T-Bag going to be thirsted there. They're only at 12 kills. They are going to get a top 10 finish here regardless of where they're at now. Anti's going to spot Gora. Gora's going to get knocked. Oh, no! Draco gets knocked as well. That's going to leave Dark Helmet in a very, very peculiar position as the last revive
Might be able
flight.
to make it. And he's alive. There you have it. Dark Helmet is alive with his liver of health. Still a lot of healing, so he's gonna be able to survive it. I think the Flying Dogs already spotted him. Am I right?
You might be right, as we see one of the MIP, or rather Palace Esports players get taken down. That's going to be Merely. Merely is going to be down and out. He did his civic duty, though. He's got 9 kills on the board. Now it's time for the rest of the team to come through. As 23 already on the board for them. They're going to get a top 9 finish, and our guy AE are going to be knocked out as we see Dark Helmet get taken out, too.
This is such an unfortunate turn of events for Aphelion. Like, Palace Esports is popping up 24 kills on the score, and there's no sign for them to be stopping anytime soon. That is so unfortunate. Like I previously mentioned, Aphelion was just it was understandable that they were trying to be aggressive, but being only going one by one onto their opponents, that was just so like too much to handle for them. And now I still see Palace Esports now pushing onto ZYGNUS roster, getting that kill onto side.
That is going to be 25 kills, and I have to say, bro, with AE finishing like that, I don't expect them to get, to maintain their first place position. Am I right?
Yeah, they're most definitely gonna get it taken out. Really, like, I'm so sad that was so close. They kind of had it in the back. Of course, they still had the 4th game remaining, but there's still Raul and Citrus fighting for their lives against the Flying Dogs. Citrus just got a double piece.
Oh my God, Citrus is nasty.
Yeah, now Raul trying to push inside of the Flying Dogs place, and that was such a good double kill for Citrus.
The level of disrespect, my guy. He pushed both of them on top of the hill, bro. Took down Bulls off the rip and then turned on J4. I was sitting here thinking, like, the guys from Ducks are going to have the advantage this game because they're going to have the player advantage. I say that. Highs and J4 just got absolutely beamed. Citrus and Raul going to be the last 2 players alive. 28 kills. Collectively. Anti's going to be spotted. Anti's going to dip, dude. Anti said, forget this, my guy. You are not going to get that kill. Anti might end up outside his zone here. And what's going on with this vehicle, bro? Definitely a spectator's glitch.
Yeah, and Barry is still being alive. Not trying to contest just yet. While Raul and Citrus are trying to hunt down that player from the Flying Dogs. Anti is still alive. 7 kills for himself. He got trapped. Now taking damage to the storm. Spots Raul. Nearly gets the knock. He gets it. Now he has to stay alive for a bit longer. Barry is going to get outside now in a 1v1 situation against Citrus. Let's see what he can do. He's currently with a shotgun. So if Citrus doesn't realize that he's there, yeah, I think he hasn't noticed just yet. There's a solid possibility for Barry to try to win this game.
Yeah, I think Citrus's move here to, oh no, I think he fell off the side of the hill. That's not going to be good, but it may actually work out for him as I see him panning out. Barry just got absolutely lasered as he made his way up that hill. GG's to the guys over at Palace Esports. They take the dub in the 4th game, the first dub of the 4-game series. And guys, it is going to be too close to call, but I think Aphelion might have found themselves in 2nd place after that finish. Am I right?
Yeah, most definitely. I think they got like 10 kills, something like that. And Made in Peru, like they were approaching 30. Did they drop a 30 bomb? They did. 30 kills for Palace Esports. Most definitely is gonna be them being on top. And unfortunate turn of events. They got 12 kills on Aphelion in a 10th place, but they only had about 30 points advantage. And with 30 kills in the hands of Palace Esports, I think that was the comeback for them.
And guys, we actually don't even have a 3rd game update. So with that being said, we actually might be... Actually, might not be able to provide any kind of context to if we're going to have a first place fight or not. So with that being said, we're going to take a look at the scorecard here. Phenomenal game for my guy Citrus, who drops double digits in 2 of the 4 games, 14 this time. I believe he had 12 the game before that. 2,700 damage, 2,600 damage too. Jesus Christ, dude. Put on a freaking show for us. We're going to have a hell of a finals tomorrow for the Mobile Mayhem BREU event. Guys, be sure to join in. It's going to be starting up at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Central European Time. So if you guys are in the area, you'll know what I'm talking about. First place goes to, this game goes to the guys over at Palace Esports. 30 freaking kills in the first place. That's wild, bro. That's 110 points off the rip, right?
Yeah, 110 points. And with only 30 points advantage for Aphelion, like we said, not going to be enough. We don't have an update, unfortunately, so we're just purely guessing. But yeah, that's most definitely going to be the case for this tournament today.
That is, and that is actually going to bring us to the conclusion of our stream, guys. We appreciate you for joining us. It couldn't be possible without you guys. Got to give a shout out to Juju Energy, SNS, Spawn and Slay, HyperX, and our guys over at Trovo. We are partnered now, my guys. So we appreciate you coming in, showing in support week in, week out. Without you guys, it wouldn't be possible. So, Gil, man, I'm going to leave you with the final words.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed these games. Of course, a lot of action back and forth for that first placement position. And pretty nice to see. Like Burdick said, tomorrow there's going to be the finals in his channel as well. I believe it's going to be in his channel too. So make sure you join for that. Thank you guys for having me in here as well. I hope you guys enjoyed. Take care of yourself, and I'll catch you all later.
Catch you guys all later. See you tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Love you guys.
Bye.